What was that?
It's you being the Dan the chicken man.
What was that?
Well, if you don't know what it is, chicken.
It's fine.
Do I need to start putting you both on video?
Handled,
Hey,
It's not. They're still doing it.
Hey, Mr. Moss, she's leaving in a minute. She said she is, okay?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. She's a liar. They both are.
Okay, well, we're going to stand by until they're off, okay?
Good, good. I'm not running my heating bill up.
Okay. Throwing stuff in my yard for?
It's yours.
What are you doing?
I'm returning your property to you.
You're throwing stuff in my yard?
I'm returning your property to you.
You want to get yourself knocked out?
You threatening me?
Yeah. You throw stuff in my yard, you get knocked out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be threatening me.
Why? What are you going to do?
I think you know what I'm going to do.
How many tickets you going to get today? You're throwing stuff in my yard.
I returned your property to you. You're welcome.
Last time you didn't return my property.
Well, now I did.
You liar. You took my package and you didn't put it on my porch. Sheep ass. Lazy.
I wasn't going to put it on your porch. You shouldn't have had it delivered to my house, you asshole.
But that you gave it to me. That's mine.
You're lucky you got that package at all, you little motherfucker. And I'm going to make sure I tell Merritt about that tomorrow in detail, too. Because you ain't ever going to benefit from that again. And if I were you, I'd never have anything delivered to my house again.
Yeah,
Ever.
I'm going to have something delivered to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You threatening me again?
Yeah.
I'm standing right in front of 27th District Court for you. I want to talk about what happened last week with Judge DiSanto. I was here for the City of Riverview versus James Carey, and as all of you know by now, James Carey would happen to be my neighbor who lives across the street. I was a witness. I was willing to come here on my own volition instead of being subpoenaed by the police department. However, for reasons that are not totally known to me to this point, Judge DiSanto decided to sequester me, which I do understand, but then she brought me back in the courtroom for the purpose, apparently, of yelling at me along with yelling at James Carey. Now, bear in mind, she is friends with Mayor Riverview Andrew Swift, and I understand that, and I understand how corrupt Riverview is, and I understand how corrupt this court is. However, there's no rhyme or reason for her to be yelling at me twice now in her courtroom. It's ridiculous, and she is a first-term judge, and the next time I may very well take some action, and if I do, I know what that'll be, but I'm not going to mention it in this video. But the point is that I was not 100% health. I was coughing up phlegm. I'm still not 100% health. It's ridiculous for her to be like she is. And she really ought not be a judge as far as I'm concerned, especially since she's under the Mayor of Riverview's thumb, who controls the finances for this court. So, I mean, you know, if you can avoid it, do not come to 27th District Court. Judge DiSanto is not a fair judge, and she will find a way to get you if she can. She's very heavy-handed, to be sure. And sooner or later, I figure she's going to jail me anyway, but we'll see what happens. Take care, everyone.
All right, and so we are on the record in the matter of the City of Riverview versus Edmund Moss, 24R360496.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Hurley on behalf of the City of Riverview.
Thank you. And Mr. Moss, your name for the record, please.
My name is Edmund Moss.
Okay, sir. You have to stand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. My name is Edmund Moss.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And so today's the date scheduled for a formal hearing in this matter. And
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Preliminarily there, I have two witnesses that are present. I don't know if you want to sequester, but more importantly, the video that Mr. Moss submitted to the court. It's a YouTube link and it was submitted by email. We would want to use that, play it somehow during the course of the proceeding. I can play it on my phone. I don't know if the court has had a chance to review it or how you want to proceed in terms of presenting it during the course of the hearing.
Okay, a couple of things. We will do a mutual sequestration order. So who are the two witnesses that the court needs?
Mr. Calipori, the neighbor, and the officer, Sean O'Neill.
Sergeant?
Lieutenant, I believe.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant O'Neill.
Okay, so I'm going to have the two of you please step out until it is time for your testimony. Okay, as far as the video, neither one of you brought any device to play the video to share it with the court, whether it's screen share or otherwise.
No, I just have it on my phone, Your Honor. Could we review it on the phone? It's like 20 minutes long, 19 minutes.
Well, so here's how it should occur. Mr. Moss can play it on his phone and screen share it. I'll allow screen sharing so that we can all view it at the same time.
That's
on
great.
the screen. If
That's
I'm just playing a link right here, then nobody else is viewing it to see what I'm seeing. And to address the issue that was emailed in when you're not sure if the court had an opportunity to review it. I had not reviewed it. And then when I realized which matter it was here on, I did not think it was appropriate to review it unless it was during the hearing. So I did not review it.
Okay.
There was a letter that was attached in a second email from a neighbor that the court reviewed. However, is that neighbor here to testify, sir?
No, he's not.
Okay. So the court's not going to accept that as evidence because it would be hearsay, and Mr. Hurley has to have an opportunity to question the witness that's putting that statement forward, and you can't question the letter.
Understood.
Okay. So
that the people are ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Before we do, Your Honor, there is a dispute over the There is a dispute over the video. There is a part of it prior to when the police arrived on scene. And I think it only ought to be played from the time that the police arrived on scene to its conclusion, because nothing before it would have been privy to the police department prior to Lieutenant O'Neill, then Sergeant O'Neill, and Officer Parker's arrival on scene at my house on the 21st of July of last year.
I disagree. I think the charge here is a civil infraction called unreasonable noise. And the first part of that video establishes the bulk of the case involving the unreasonable noise as to Mr. Calipori's involvement with Mr. Moss. So I think it's key that the court see the entire video.
okay. And the court would agree. The court, the police were dispatched to the home, correct, or to the scene?
I don't believe the police were dispatched. They drove by or they came upon the scene.
Okay.
We'll get further testimony from O'Neill.
My understanding is that Mr. Calipori's wife called the police.
Okay.
That's my understanding of it.
Well, then that would lend its hand more towards having the video prior to the police arrival, as that was why the police were called to the scene. So the court's going to play the video in its entirety. And so, counsel, do you want, it appears though the video is being stipulated to, correct?
Sorry, Judge?
It appears as though the video is being stipulated to as an exhibit.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
It's Mr. Moss's exhibit. I'll stipulate to it. You recorded it, correct?
Yes, it's part of my YouTube channel.
Okay. And so that would be exhibit A for defense exhibit A. So let me just ask a little, do you want to go in an unconventional route and you want to play the video first?
That would be ideal. I was contemplating that, asking the court for that. That
Okay.
would be kind of not the usual way, but I agree it would make the most sense.
Okay. And so I think it would probably make most sense to bring Mr. Calipari and Lieutenant O'Neill back in so that if there's any questions about it, we don't have to play it again
Okay.
necessarily in its entirety for each of the witnesses. Would you
Okay.
agree with that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, yes, thank you.
Now, when the court says if there's any questions, that means from you, not from either of us. I think we're not gonna stop the video and question the witnesses at this point. Let's just play the video through. If you have a question specifically, I guess we could pause it and ask the two of us.
So when I made that statement, I was anticipating if the witnesses were going to be called to stand,
Yes.
then on direct or cross-examination, there can be questions about the video. I don't have any of them under oath right now, and I wasn't going to just ask questions while they're in the gallery.
Okay. Okay, I understand. I see.
Stating that if they were going to be called to testify after being sworn in, and there was going to be questions regarding the video that's being played, they could be referenced, but we don't have to then replay the video for each of the witnesses. That's why I was suggesting to bring them in.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we might have to adjust. Sorry, Lieutenant O'Neill and Mr. Calipari, can you see the TV?
Yes, ma'am.
You can? Okay. So we're going to play that video. So Mr. Moss, if you can get to that on your phone.
Yeah.
And then you have to zoom in. You have to join by Zoom and then screen share. I'm going to step off for just one moment. Nobody has to stand up for anything while you're accessing that. I'm just going to reheat coffee for a quick moment. Okay. We're able to figure out screen share?
And I'll somehow put it into a 20-minute emergency call lock or something, of which there's about 13 and a half minutes left. There's no way of getting out of it, even restarting my phone.
Hold on, I'm confused. What?
So I never had this come up. It somehow put me into an emergency lock on my phone. Even restarting my phone didn't get me out of it. It's not taking me even to my menu or any of it.
Okay. Can we have Mr. Hurley received a copy? Where is Mr. Hurley?
Mr. Hurley went into his office to see if they can pull it up on
Okay.
Zoom in his office.
Okay, and so counsel, are you able to log in and screen share?
Take it after you can pull it up.
What's
I can
that?
play it on my phone, Your Honor. If you tell me how to zoom in and do that, I'm sure I'd be able to do it on my phone.
Okay, so you have the link and everything to his YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay, so just zoom into 656.
It says you have to let me in, Your Honor, the meeting.
Oh, Alex, the host. Now you should be able to screen share.
So I'm back in, so I go back to YouTube, correct?
No, first hit screen share.
I'm sorry.
First hit share first.
What do you want? What do you want? Come over here for some? You want something?
And as you can see, everyone, he's got his DoorDash bag and never worked further than a day in his life. Because he wouldn't know what work is. Except when it comes to harassing and aggravating me.
Am I bothering you? I'm working on my truck. Could you go away?
I'm on my property.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Then I must be on your property.
Yeah, you are. And so is your crap. You better get it all off of there, too.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, you will. Oh, yeah, you will.
What was that?
It's you being the Dan the chicken man.
What was that?
Well, if you don't know what it is, chicken. Lay an egg for everybody, too.
Want to see my chicken dance?
I don't want to see any part of you. Except the backside of you when you move the hell out of this city.
Where am I going?
Well, ultimately, I'd say you're going to a very fiery place, but... It's a matter you can have your friends do it and you can't handle it yourself. That figures. And that's why you're Dan the chicken man.
Get a shot of this. Get close.
What? Yeah, that's his ass. I mean, he's all ass, everybody. He's all ass. I mean, every part of him's ass. And it stank, too. You ought to go take a shower.
Get a shot of this.
Yeah, he wants to show his ass. Why don't you moon everybody while you're at it? Let's see the full side of that moon.
Get a shot of this. Here.
And again, that's his DoorDash bag, everybody. And more crap he's got in my lawn right here.
Here, film that.
Look at that. You got a gallon. You got 2 McDonald's plastic cups for whatever strange reason. You got some sort of electronic board.
Show that. Here, come on, film this. Take a picture of this. Zoom in on this. Come on.
And to the one viewer who referred to this as his death trap, you can see why. Obviously, he had the hood replaced. That's pretty clear cut, and you can see how it's all rusted out. And here's some more damage right there on that side. Oh, and here's some more tree bark he threw on my property. I'm gonna make sure I return that to him, though. Yeah, and you're about to get plucked. You're about to get plucked. Seriously.
Yeah, did you get a shot of the lawsuit? Would your viewers like to see that?
No, I think they'd rather see the court action.
Want to see the papers so we can print?
No, I'll show them the court case. Be more entertaining.
Wait, I'll get it out again. You want to get it out?
Oh, guys, going to show the full side of the moon, everyone. Take cover. You ain't one to talk. You never grew up, Peter Pan. I'm just relating at a level that your limited intellect can handle.
Don't insult me like that.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it's just so painful. Well, you know what? You are an insult.
Why are you so mean to me? I never did nothing to you.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
Right from the beginning.
What'd I do?
That'll come
Tell
out.
your viewers what
That'll come out. I don't need to.
Tell your viewers.
No.
Tell
Well, I'll start with the magistrate first, and then we'll go from there. But you know what you've done. God knows what you've done, and I certainly know what you've done. Yeah, when you're prepared, you don't need luck as much.
What? good chicken pie.
I don't give a crap. It's fitting. It's going to be fitting for the new song that comes out called Dan Dan the Chicken Man. Be sure to watch it. I hope it's a lot of plays. It's going to be my mantra for this situation from now on. And get used to me singing it quite often. Get your crap out of the street.
Leave me alone?
Get your crap out of the street.
Won't you leave me alone?
Get your crap out of the street.
Leave me alone.
No, you don't leave me alone.
Yeah, I'll bother you. Am I bothering you now?
I'm recording you, so you can go ahead and do what you want. Of course I am. I've been recording you.
Oh, I think I'm recording you.
Nothing to report. I told you, buddy Merritt, I'll start handling you myself from now on. I don't need that motherfucker. That low-life bastard friend and dirty corrupt cop.
Oh, come on. Bonds, you can't call everybody corrupt.
I can call everybody in Riverview corrupt who's not named Bemis, and even I question him being corrupt as well. So he's just not as much so.
You're just mad at the world.
No, I'm not. And you need to not assume my feelings.
All right, playtime's over. Go away.
Who's playing? You're the one who's sitting around playing.
I'm cleaning my trunk. Can I straighten out my trunk?
Go right ahead. I'm not stopping you.
I know you're not stopping me.
Well, then why are you? Then I'm not stopping you.
Hi.
What's going on?
This gentleman started slamming his door, and I turned the camera on. So
Okay, can you go talk to Sergeant O'Neill for me?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm on my property. I'm on my property.
Over there and-
I'm not going anywhere. I'm on my property.
Okay, good. Calm
You want to
down.
talk to me?
I am calm. Don't assume my feelings.
Okay, do you have what you need?
No, I was just cleaning my trunk.
Okay, that's another one from my 21. Didn't know you. Now I do. Okay, I'll add you to the list.
Okay, so he's cleaning out his truck, and what
No, he was slamming his door. I came out and turned my camera on. I was recording him from back there, but decided to step out and get some fresh air, and I wanted to see what this crap was he threw on my property. I made him get the crap out of the street. He's put all this water in the street. And while that may be legal, he's trying to, instead of messing up in front of his own house, he's trying to do it in front of mine. I'm not going to stand for that easily.
Oh, it's water. It's gonna dry today.
Well, that's fine, but that's not the point, and you know it.
Well,
And for the record, I hope your partner tells him I didn't call you guys. I mean, I did initially because he was not moving the back of his truck, and I thought he might need medical assistance. That would be the only reason why. But certainly, I don't trust your corrupt department to handle any type of situation. But I don't know you, and I don't know you, so I'll exclude the two of
can tell
you.
me what's the situation?
Oh, Neil, you got a beard now. Sorry.
What's the situation, Mr. Moss?
I just want to get my shoes.
Situation was he was slamming his door. I came out and recorded him. I mean, I'm not saying he's doing. I didn't call your department saying he did anything illegal, but what I'm doing is not illegal either.
Okay.
So why there's police intervention for something that's legal, which is interesting because I just heard from Sergeant Brown how he won't interfere, and when that man threatened me, how he wouldn't do anything because he wasn't doing anything illegal. So why is there police intervention now? This is part of the inconsistency I'm talking about with the department.
Trying to prevent right now.
I'm not trying to prevent anything. He was doing something and I came out to document it. That's perfectly within my rights, Sergeant.
Documenting.
I was documenting what he was doing. No, I documented what he's doing. I'm standing here documenting you because you guys stopped your vehicle that's parked on the wrong side of the street, not legally. And if you want to start yelling, I can sure as hell write you up a report with Lieutenant Merritt. He's the one that was yelling. He's the one that likes to yell because he thinks he can hide behind his wife, but she ain't going to cover your ass forever.
Or I'm going to arrest you for disorderly person.
Yeah, you probably would because you're under the swift influence.
Mr. Moss, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give you a very clear warning. If you continue to be loud and disruptive, I am going to take you to jail for disorderly person. Do you understand that?
And do you understand if you yell at me one more time, I'm going to the station talking to Lieutenant Merritt with a complaint in my hand with your name on it.
I'm worried about the disturbance that you're causing.
I'm not causing disturbance. I'm on my property right now.
Are you all set?
Are you?
I'd like to be, yeah.
Well, good. Get in your vehicle and go, because you guys don't do anything anyway, so go do your nothing elsewhere. Well, I am calm. Don't assume my feelings. That's part of your problem. You think you know me and you don't. You don't know me. Now you're raising your voice. I'm going to Lieutenant Merritt about that. No, you can. Well, I can raise my voice, but you're not going to threaten me.
I'm trying to talk to you.
No, you're not trying to talk to me. You're trying to preach to me. And I don't know, whatever you're trying to preach. Live as many years as I do, and then you can start telling me stuff about something. No, I am not. He's the one that likes to provoke fights, not me. That's where you have it twisted. So what? That's within my right. That's 100% legal.
Let's have a conversation. You tell me what your problem is today.
Did I say I had one? Other than you two pulling up and interrupting what happened, well, you know what? Go get your eyes checked then. Go get your eyes checked, Sergeant. Well, I have an issue every day with him, seemingly, but I didn't have one today. I just pulled my camera out and start recording because video doesn't lie. Because video doesn't lie. See, you don't listen. Video doesn't lie. Because he started slamming his door. That drew my attention, and he draws my attention. I'm going to come out here. That's the way it's going to be from now on.
Come stand out here and video.
I didn't right away. I stood there for the longest time, but he went on and on and on. And then he started putting crap in my grass. And yeah, I'm going to find out what that crap is he's putting in my grass on my property. You doggone right, and I have every right to do so.
Video where I saw you throwing tree bark into his yard?
I was returning his property to him.
The tree bark?
That's from his tree. Go look at how he shaves his tree, if you dare.
Why you're out here today?
No, I was out here, like I said before, and do I need to repeat it for a third time? He slammed his door, that drew my attention, and that's what started the videoing.
You come out here and start
No, I thought I would stand there and start videoing because I wanted to see what happened. I only called your department because I saw two feet not moving in the back, and I thought he might need medical assistance. Then he started moving, so I hung up as soon as he did.
Well, and then once you decided that he doesn't need medical assistance, you continued to record him?
No, I went back to recording him. I didn't record while I call.
To him while you were recording?
We may have talked a little bit. I'll refer to the video and that. I was trying not to talk to him at all, but he starts conversations every time. I don't.
Is there a reason you had to get so close to him to record him?
Hey, it's my property. It's my property. I'm gonna be on it.
Mr. Moss, I never said it wasn't your property. You have so many disputes with this neighbor, but you decide to come out and film him standing right next to him while he's just trying to...
Okay, I got a better question for you, Officer Parker. Is there a reason he had to come within a foot of me the other night and threaten to knock me out?
I wasn't here for that.
Well, but talk about your whole department's responsible for it.
That's posted on your YouTube?
It's one of them. I've posted a lot of videos.
Him by throwing tree bark.
No, I returned his property to him because I got tired of it being in my yard.
Back with you, you had an issue with that.
I have an issue with him littering my yard, as you know. I refer you to the council meeting where I dangled the 2-quart bag in front of your wife and the mayor and 5 other council members.
Automatically assume with no evidence that this person placed tree bark.
Go look at his tree and how shaved it is.
Evidence of him putting tree bark.
He's not going to give me that. But if you're
making an assumption that
I'm making a very educated guess. Go look at his tree and let's compare the tree bark to his shaved tree.
Of the wind being able to carry.
No, the wind blows northeast.
Okay, every day.
In the fall, it tends to blow more easterly, like I told Lieutenant Merritt.
Okay, so you're a weatherman.
I actually, since I know you're being sarcastic, it was one of the things I studied when I took an aptitude test when I was in my 20s. So I actually do study the weather more than most average people.
Too?
No, but Ron over at DPW is, and that's why I'm going to him, because Lieutenant Merritt suggested I do so. And if he listened to me finish, you'd know that.
Sandpaper, and then discovered that it was tree bark.
Because Lieutenant Merritt, I'll give him credit for that.
It seems to me that you're just on edge.
That's your opinion and wrongful assumption, because you want to set me up, and you got everything so twisted in your mind you can't see straight.
In the last 2 or 3 years, because we talk to you daily, So these.
No, you haven't really talked to me. You had to talk to me because I filed a complaint against you because you went off the one day when I thought he broke my window, and I had to file a complaint against you just about. Yeah, that's right. And we can go down and talk to Lieutenant Merritt, and he'll set you straight on that right now.
Is it the police department? How can we fix this problem?
You get in your car and go.
Okay.
That's the only thing you can do.
Be out here creating a disturbance.
No, he went back inside his house.
I'm going to tell you that you're going to go to jail for a disorderly person. So I hope.
Well, I wouldn't be threatening me because your department already screwed up for discrimination. Oh, you are threatening me.
Information, and hopefully you make the right decision. So that.
And I hope your department makes the right decision and stops targeting me, because if it doesn't, I'm going to harangue your whole damn department, one officer at a time.
And I'm not trying to offend you right now, but there's a satellite program with the Guidance Center in Southgate for people who are having mental health.
You know what? You go get yourself mentally health checked. No. Lieutenant Sergeant Gentry already labeled me. He already labeled me. That's why you guys screwed up. I wouldn't spit on your department if it was on fire right now.
I have the ability to get you to talk to somebody right now.
Well, then get yourself some help and get Mayor Swift and your sick council before this city ends up in receivership.
Okay, well,
because this city is sick.
Well, then maybe you should move, Mr. Moss.
I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move. Not unless he wants to give me about $25 million to move. I got too much invested in this area, so I'm not moving easily. And I'm not going to be run out by your department, you or Swift. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're under orders from Merritt, who's taking orders from the chief through Swift. Don't try to tell me. And you're just, no, it's not a paranoia. That's fact. That's fact. It's fact. Just like Mayor Swift saying, I will do anything to make sure I stay mayor. And he's damn well doing it.
You have this. You're paranoid.
No, I'm not, and you're not a doctor to diagnose me. Well, so if anything, you suffer from Napoleon syndrome, the same as Swift.
Okay, I don't have to be a doctor.
No, you suffer from Napoleon syndrome. You try to judge everybody because you think you wear a badge and you think it makes you a god, and that's why you think you can overtalk everybody.
Mr. Moss,
yeah, you take it down. You keep on.
You're going to jail.
For what?
You're going to jail for disorderly.
Don't drop my phone.
I will not drop your phone.
I told you about yelling and screaming here.
Yeah, okay.
Now you're going to jail for disorderly
Who's going to
person.
lock my front door? Because if anybody breaks
I'll lock your front door.
Okay.
You want me? Ed, come on, calm down, bud.
So, Mr. Early, would you like to call any witnesses, or do you think the court needs to, I will say that I think that I've seen all the evidence that I need to see on the video. I don't know that testimony,
Well,
should be
that's,
something different unless there's something that is obviously.
I have the witnesses here that were participating, Mr. Calipari and Mr. I would like to clarify one issue with Mr. Calipari, if I could, Your Honor.
Okay.
To swear him in, or?
Oh, you went to call him, I thought you were just trying
Maybe
to
just
make an argument. That's fine.
Could I talk with him briefly, and then maybe, Mr. Serrano has just a matter that needs to be adjourned real quick, and then he can be out of here? Can I just have a minute with Mr. Calipari while you take care of Mr. Serrano's adjournment?
Yes.
Thank you.
But before we do that, Mr. Moss, are you, do you have any witnesses that you'd like to call on your behalf?
I do.
Okay. All right. So then I'll have you speak with Mr. Calipari, and I'm going to handle Mr. Serrano's matter, and then we'll recall this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. And so Mr. Early, you're calling Mr. Calipari?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, we're back on the record the matter of City of Riverview or Edmund Moss, 24R360496. Start your rest over there, please. Okay, if you can please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about the witness and the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Please have a seat and please state your name. See and spell your first and last name. You can be on the phone as often as possible so we can record all our lines.
My name is Dan, California. Living 18197 Vallejo.
Okay, I'm sorry. Your first, if you can spell your first and last names, please.
Dan, D-A-N, California, K-E-L-L-E-P, Ourey.
Okay. All right, and counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you, Art. Ms. Calport, you are the next door neighbor of Mr. Moss, correct?
Yes.
And in that video that we just saw, the court just watched, you are the gentleman that's behind the truck in the blue shirt, correct? Okay, on that particular day, I wanted to clarify that the chicken sounds or rooster sounds or the cackling that was going on, that was not you making those sounds, correct?
No, absolutely not.
You moved your arm when it was happening. I just wanted to make it clear that you weren't the ones that was making the sounds. You were doing that in reaction to Mr. Moss making the sound.
Absolutely.
Mr. Moss was the one making the
Yes.
loud noise?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say, is it reasonable to say that his behavior or that noise was annoying or disturbed your peace and quiet on the day you were out there in front of his house?
Absolutely.
And you were on a public street with your truck, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Moss, you can cross-examine.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Calport, I'm getting question when you parked in front of my house, could you have parked and done the same thing in front of your house?
No, I think my other car was there.
You sure about that?
Don't know.
But it's possible that generally you can park in front of your house to do that. So
Okay, I'm going to dial it in. I don't know. How's that relevant, sir?
if he wasn't in front of my house, none of this would have occurred. That's the relevancy, Your Honor.
So if Mr. Calipori didn't park in front of your house, there would not have been a reason for you to be out there for 20 minutes talking with him.
There would have been no reporting whatsoever. That's correct.
No, hold on just a moment. I'm going to give you a little bit of leeway, sir, and that's about it.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. So, or do you usually, when you clean your truck, you usually do that in front of your house?
Objection to the usually, Your Honor. I think that matter, we're specific about this specific incident, not what usually happens.
Correct. So objection sustained.
All right. On the question, you admit that you placed stuff on my property and there was water in the street, correct?
Oh, yes.
Is there a reason why there was water in the street?
Well, you can clearly see what I was doing in the video.
It wasn't so clear to me.
There's not, no, you don't get to make comments, Mr. Moss. You don't get to make comments like that.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Do you view what you did in this matter as being harassing towards me?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Any follow-up questions, Mr. Hurley?
No further questions to Mr. Calport, Your Honor.
Okay.
If we really don't have any other witnesses, I'll rely on the video for the call that I had with officers here, but I don't think we need to be redundant.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Calport.
Thank you. You may sit down. All right. And so you don't have, people don't have any further witnesses?
No, I'll rest on the,
Okay.
what we have, Your Honor.
All right. And so, Mr. Moss, you said you.
I do have one witness to call before I do that. I would like to read the ordinance into the record as worded from the Muni Code of Review.
Okay, that'll be for closing arguments, but we can call your first witness.
Okay. I'd like to call Lieutenant Sean Neal to the stand, please.
Okay. I'm going to be very clear. This is going to be question and answer regarding relevant questions as to this issue. Sir, why are you coming around the front? No. Stay back there. No, stay back there, please. Understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Yeah. Janu, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony about to give the stand the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I
Thank you. If you can please have a seat, state your spelling your first and last names for the record and the microphone, please.
Sean O'Neill, SeanOneil.
Okay, and Mr. Moss, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Lieutenant O'Neill, how long have you been a police officer for?
Almost 25 years.
And in that time, you and I have had a history prior to this video, correct? Of yelling.
Are we saying it's mutual or one way? Because it seems to me the history is that when you communicate, you talk over top of people, and then voices get loud on your end. So I wouldn't say that it's a two-ended yelling conversation each time we talk.
What about, you recall in April when I called your department about a broken window, and you were cutting me off at that time?
What's okay? Again, I stated we're going to be limited to relevant questions regarding the incident at hand.
It goes to history, Your Honor.
What is the relevance of the history?
He has a history of over talking on much like he did in that video. This is not the only time he's done this. And that's the point.
Mr. Moss, what is the relevance of Lieutenant O'Neill's history regarding your interaction? What does that have to do with this incident from July 21st?
It's similar to this. Yeah,
Okay,
this is not the only time he's done it, is what I'm saying.
Okay, that is not why we are here today. So please focus on the circumstance of July 21st. The court's order is the same instruction.
Fair enough. Okay, pertaining to the video, why did you show up in the first place, and why did you show up in the first place?
I don't have the exact times. I think it was 1:35 p.m. that day. You had called the station. The phone rang 3 times, and then it hung up before dispatch could answer. And then the second time, I believe, was 6 minutes after your hang up. Mrs. Calipari called and said that you were making chicken sounds at her husband, Mr. Calipari, while he was in the street, and that you were recording it live on YouTube, and she was concerned that it was going to get out of hand. So our dispatcher had dispatched myself and Officer Parker to the residence to handle the disturbance.
Is it normal for the police to respond to a call of somebody making chicken sounds?
It certainly falls into the area of a disturbance, yes.
But when you and Officer Parker pulled to the property, was I doing anything illegal at the time?
No, you were not.
Then why did you hang around, if that's the case?
We had to have a conversation and figure out what the issue was, because we had your phone call and then Mrs. Calipari's phone call, and then you were very heated and agitated with the initial response.
Was it true I was only heated and agitated because you were cutting me off and you were elevating your voice, causing me to elevate?
I can't speak to why you were agitated, sir.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But you wouldn't dispute that, correct?
Dispute what?
That what I said, that you were cutting me off mid-sentence and raising your voice, causing me to elevate.
I would dispute that.
How so?
You are very difficult to speak with, and I'm there to solve a problem, and I can't solve that problem if you don't allow me to speak as well.
Is it true that at the time this occurred that you were not a lieutenant, that you were a sergeant?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
What's the relevance of that, Mr. Moss?
He was a sergeant. He'd been under a lieutenant's command at that time, as opposed to now with him being a lieutenant.
Okay, but what is the relevance of that?
That he was only a sergeant at the time?
Okay, but what is the relevance of the witness's rank as it relates to the events of that day?
It's a clarification question. I mean, I can move on from that if you'd like, Your Honor.
Yes.
It is a way of clarifying the situation.
You may move on. Objections.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. In the video, I had mentioned to you and Officer Parker twice upon you asking, what can I do? And I gave you an opportunity for both of you to leave. At that time, why did you not leave?
Because you were clearly highly agitated and the disturbance that we were called there for was still ongoing.
But isn't it true that that you were the source of the agitation and therefore it was only going to escalate the situation?
I would disagree completely because you were out there live streaming, making chicken sounds and harassing your neighbor.
Is it true that your superior at that time was Lieutenant Christopher Merrick?
That's accurate.
And would you be surprised if I told you that I have rarely ever had a problem in having a conversation or otherwise with Lieutenant Merrick?
I don't understand the relevance. What your relationship is with Mr. Merrick to this incident.
Well, he was your superior for one thing. You were a sergeant. That's one thing.
Okay, what is the question, sir?
The question is, would you be surprised if I told you that I've had very little problem with then your superior in talking to Lieutenant Christopher Merrick?
So again, your honor, relevance to this line of questioning, how would it matter what his interaction is with his superior with regard to, in relation to this incident, what we witnessed on the video? It's totally two different things.
It shows,
Mr. Moss?
it shows that he would be one of the main problems, if not the most problematic officer that I deal with within the police department, and that there are others that I certainly do not.
Okay, but again, Mr. Moss, what is the relevance to the issues that occurred on July 21st?
The relevance is he's the only officer that cuts me off mid-sentence and tries to elevate his voice and trying to debate me, is my point.
Okay, well, I don't find that's relevant for these proceedings, so please move on. Objection sustained.
In the video, Lieutenant O'Neill, you had mentioned mental health. Is it correct?
That's correct.
Okay. As it pertains to that, why would you even bring that up?
Because you were highly agitated and I could not get you to calm down, and it seemed to me, based on my experience of dealing with people who are having a mental health crisis, that you could potentially be having one yourself.
But are you a doctor in order to be able to make that determination?
I am not a doctor.
And you've never had any medical training beyond CPR training?
I have.
Correct.
I have had mental health training throughout the course of my career, as I have.
How many years of mental health training have you had?
I wouldn't say I haven't had years of training. I've had classes in mental health.
Okay. And that entitles you to make a determination about somebody's mental health.
That, combined with my 25 years of police experience, I would say yes.
How many interactions would you say you've had with me in the entire time you've been with the police department?
Would interactions include phone calls?
Yes.
Probably 20 to 30.
Okay. And would you agree that you were about as loud as I was on Dane's question?
No, I would not agree.
So in other words, you're saying you were not elevating your voice at all?
Sir, I just watched the same video you did, and I can barely hear myself speaking over you talking.
Well, I was a lot closer to the screen, I'm pretty sure that. We do not have hearing problems, right?
I do not.
Fair enough. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
No further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, may sit down. any further witnesses, Mr. Moss? Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted to read, the.
Yes, I would like to read for the record, Your Honor. 22-273. It says the creation of any unreasonably loud, disturbing, or unnecessary noise in this city is hereby prohibited. Noises such as shouting, singing, or whistling, noises accompanying loud, boisterous, or vulgar conduct, or noises produced by playing or operating a musical instrument, radio, television, stereo disc, tape, sound system, or any other instruments or devices, whether amplified or otherwise, at any time, place, or manner, as to unreasonably annoy or disrupt the quiet comfort or repose of any person in the vicinity, are hereby prohibited. Now with that, and I don't know how you'd like to handle this, but I would like to essentially call myself and make a very short statement.
Okay, so I've just been presented with a copy of the ordinance as well as what Mr. Moss just read into the record. Okay, sir, you I'll have you if you'd like to make a short statement, but just so you'll be subjected to cross-examination.
Right, do you want me to do it from the stand or?
Well, I'm going to have you first, please raise your right hand. Sure. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me out.
Okay. I'm okay if you stay there. Are you okay with that, Mr.
Fine, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Essentially, what I want to say is what I just read from the ordinance. No neighbors made any kind of complaint to the police department, to my knowledge, other than Ms. Calpori calling initially. Whether or not she made any statement after that is not known to me. And that's the extent of my statement. Thank you.
And Mr.
I have no questions with regard to that statement, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Anything, any further rebuttal witnesses, Mr. Gurley?
No rebuttal, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm considered to make a statement if you need it.
Okay.
Then people have, this is a civil infraction, the people have the burden of proof by preponderance of the evidence. I think the video that was presented provides clear and uncontroverted testimony that the conduct of Mr. Moss on this particular day, July 21st, clearly is a violation of the ordinance that Mr. Moss read and that I presented to the court. Mr. Calapori testified that Mr. Moss's behavior that day did in fact, I specifically cited the language from the ordinance. They confirmed that it is wasn't annoying and disturb his peace and quiet enjoyment of his own neighborhood. So on the basis of that, I ask court to find Mr. Moss responsible to the charge here. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Moss.
On the day in question, while I admit my conduct could have been a lot better, so could others. Mr. Calapori's conduct, and certainly then Sergeant O'Neill's conduct for sure, as it was very unbecoming, to say the least. With that in mind, no neighbors complained whatsoever about this, and as it states in the ordinance, basically without a complaint, there is nothing regarding that other than the fact that it was some loud noise during the day, which was not disruptive to anybody. And Mr. Calapori always had a chance to go back to his own house if he felt that it was disturbing him instead of being in front of mine. Thank you.
Okay. So the court will note that in viewing the video, I found it quite disturbing, quite frankly. And Mr. Moss, while you acknowledge that your behavior could have been a bit different, you also, on that day, you also stated that Mr. Calapori's conduct could have been a bit different. What I saw with my own eyes on your recording was that Mr. Calapori exercised great restraint. He did not raise his voice one time, not even when you were making chicken noises at him and talking about the song that you made. And You came out of your home with the video because you heard doors closing on his truck. So for that, you stated your testimony, your statement in the video, which has been offered and accepted or offered and admitted as defense exhibit A, was that you came out and you started recording as soon as the doors slammed. The ordinance indicates noises such as shouting, singing, or whistling, or noises accompanying loud, boisterous, or vulgar conduct, or noises produced by playing or operating a musical instrument, radio, television, stereo, disc, tape, sound system, or any other instruments or devices, whether amplified or otherwise, at a time, place, or manner, so as to unreasonably annoy or disturb the quiet, comfort, or repose of any person in the vicinity or hereby prohibited. I would submit to you, sir, that making loud chicken noises out by Mr. Calipori's truck was clearly unnecessary and an unreasonable annoyance and disturbing of the quiet comfort or repose of himself as he was there at his truck. And then you went on to talk about his backside, how he should pull his pants down to moon people, how then talking something about his truck, how he's got a different color hood. All of that was unnecessary. Whether or not that would be considered a violation of the ordinance, I'm not going to that extent. I'm stating to you, absolutely unnecessary. And then to go and pick up a piece of bark and put it back on his property. Why? Why? It's very trivial, very petty, very immature conduct. Clearly, you have an issue with Mr. Calipori. And I know there's been a number of back and forth. Many times you've been in this court. But from what I saw from that video, Mr. Moss, you invited trouble. And Mr. Calipori didn't buy into it. In fact, he even said he didn't have a problem with you. You have the problem with him. And you continued to harass and badger him. Your voice got very loud as you're singing, making the clucking noises, the chicken noises. And then as the officers got there, you immediately raised your level of volume. Whether it was Lieutenant O'Neill, then Sergeant O'Neill, or whoever it was. Even Officer Clucker was speaking with you and you were getting loud. So the court finds that you're responsible for violating Ordinance 22-273. You originally were charged with disorderly conduct, and then that was dismissed, and then it was issued as unreasonable noise. I'm not really sure why that all happened, but it did. And so the court's going to find you responsible. What's the fine? 105 or 90? What is that? 90. $90, sir.
Thank you.
You have that to pay today?
I do not.
Okay, when are you proposing to pay it?
I can pay half of it on Thursday and the other half of it next month at the same time. That's okay with the court.
All right, so next, this Thursday, the 30th?
Correct.
Okay, so then I'll indicate $45 by January 30th, and then $45. I know there's not a 30th.
By the end of February, it'll be fine.
But it could be February 27th would be the next Thursday, that last Thursday in February.
Whenever I get here in February, I mean, maybe before the end of the month, but you know, you want to make it the end of February.
I'll make it February 28th.
Okay, appreciate that.
Okay, Mr. Moss, I would strongly encourage you. When you see Mr. Calipori, he's parked in front of your home, which anybody has the right to park in front of your home. It's a public street. It's a public street. And if anybody parks in front of your home, whether it's Mr. Kellyport or otherwise, ignore it. Ignore it. They have the right to park anywhere on the street. You can park 5 houses down. Just because it's in front of your house doesn't mean it's only your spot to park. Okay? I'm just giving some suggestions so that perhaps it will reduce the amount of time that you're in court. And perhaps give you a little bit of peacefulness. All right. Good luck to you. Have a good day.
You don't see one of the moves are out.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Thought I'd save you the trouble since Mr. Calipari supposedly was going to call down here.
Mr. Calipari was what? I'm sorry.
Supposedly going to call here. Whether he did or not, I have no idea.
He did not.
Well, then he's as much of a liar as the police, and I figured he didn't have the guts. Good. Well, I'm tired of him harassing me. Something needs to be done. So why is your department not doing anything about him harassing me?
I asked you if you'd like an officer to come out and talk.
No, talk to him is what I said, not me, him. There's nothing more I have to say. I'm telling your department he's harassed me. I've told your department what he's done. I have nothing more to add to that.
If there's nothing else I can help you with, have a great day.
Well, I didn't say there's a, well, apparently you don't want to do your job, so why don't you, are you refusing to answer questions? Because if not, why don't we bring Lieutenant Gentry out unless he's camera shy?
Gentry's not on shift today.
Oh, so you're the one in charge?
Yes, sir. Review, please.
Well, good. I still have time to go to City Hall. I'll talk to Mary Hartland. As you can see, the police department does nothing about it. They take taxpayers' dollars and do absolutely freaking nothing about it. Now I'm on my way to City Hall. I'm gonna start asking questions about Mary Hartland about Mr. Calipori's harassment of me. During the meeting tonight, in light of Officer Garcia and 4 firefighters being awarded, I would have my comments on YouTube. And that's what this is. Give me just a minute and I will start. Okay, the following is my speech in response to Mayor Swift and Councilmember Workman's comments from last time. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ed Moss. I live at 18207 Ballad. To Councilmember Workman, you had said that my channel was a waste of time. Well, it's kind of funny that you think that, because if it is, then why would you be a part of it? And why would you say it's a waste of time when Mayor Swift's a part of it? I think that's kind of interesting. Maybe you weren't aware of this, but you want to find something tiring and disgusting, maybe you should think about that before you say something like that. Secondly, in terms of Sean O'Neill, he might have been good when you hired him, but he has been nothing but rude and unprofessional towards me. I won't say nothing. He's been rude and unprofessional towards me for the most part. And that certainly is not conduct becoming a police officer. So if you're proud of the fact of how I handled the situation in the July 21st video of last year, that's your opinion. But I'm sure a lot of people haven't, not only don't share that opinion, but those who haven't seen it probably would not as well. And there have been almost 2,000 people that have viewed it since you had said that you thought nobody had viewed it. In terms of there's no connection between the police department and the city council, are you kidding me? First of all, you're a former police chief who's sitting in the council, so that's one connection. Secondly, Councilmember O'Neill is married to a police officer. And thirdly, you must not know your history, because Riverview was built on police officers. That's how it was founded when it was a village. So what do you mean there's no connection between the police department and the council? There's all kinds of connections between it. The very street I live on is named after a police officer, in case you're not aware of that. So furthermore, and while you may find my comments to be tiring and disgusting, what you may not know is that I did call Mayor Swift's office, and I offered to settle this whole thing with him right after the last council meeting, and he declined to return my phone call. So it seems like to me that he who wants war while I was busy trying to make peace. So you want to talk about embarrassing? I would find that to be pretty embarrassing, and I do find that to be very embarrassing. In terms of you, Mayor Swift, you're going to come after me somehow for my comments while you say most of what I say is not true or based on reality. Well, that comment alone is not based on reality because I can back up my comments with facts as I stated in the comments on YouTube. And if you want to challenge me on that, go right ahead. Because after all, it's you who's trying to fool the public, but I am a believer in I have faith in the collective intellect and the free-minded spirit of the residents of the city of Riverview. And I caution all of that while Mayor Swift would like to turn Riverview into Swifttown, or perhaps even Swiftville, if he offers you the Kool-Aid, I would strongly suggest you don't drink it. Whereas I'm a believer that people can draw their own opinions and will draw their own opinions, to be sure. Also, in terms of Mayor Swift saying that my channel was a waste of time, well, he's also a part of it, so I guess he's saying he's a waste of time. And furthermore, 4.5 views on my channel for everyone in the city, considering my channel's only been around for about a quarter of the time. I think that speaks volumes right there. And again, those are facts. So once again, don't believe everything that Mayor Swift says. And furthermore, Mayor Swift, you fired Chief Beggs and you tried to run that man, Councilmember Robbins, sitting right over there, right on the end, right out of the city. And you've also tried to run me out of the city. And that's not cool. Not at all. So I would urge the residents to really think about that. And again, I have faith in the residents with their collective intellect and their free-mindedness that they will draw the proper conclusions because unlike you, Mayor Swift, I don't need to tell them what to think and how to feel. So to the residents of Riverview, when Mayor Swift offers you the Kool-Aid or Councilmember Workman offers you the Kool-Aid, I would say, don't drink it. Thank you. And there's neighbors across the street from my neighbor, Mr. Calipori, who turned their porch light on while it's still daylight out. And there's more proof of that. Right behind you is a whole bunch of grass from Mr. Calipori mowing his lawn. Mr. Calipori's not here. And when I came back out after I spoke to Lieutenant Gentry the first time, there was an older gentleman that was standing on the passenger side of Dan's truck, calling me a whole bunch of names like pig repeatedly, calling me a bitch. I don't know who the guy is, but I have him on video. Can I see it? It's not populated yet. It's going to take a little bit because it was a lengthy live video, and it will take probably another 15 minutes at least before it develops. But I did tell Lieutenant Gentry I could send it to him or whoever he wanted me to send it to once it was ready.
What is he saying?
Well, I don't recall everything, but I mean, he called me a bunch of names. He's basically a disgusting bastard, in my opinion, and I hope to see him again. Okay. But he did threaten me. He called me a bitch. And he's like, why don't you come on over? I said, why don't you come on over? So, and then he took off like a scared little man as soon as I came back to call Lieutenant Gentry and tell him about it. And I saw Mr. Calipori and I followed him while he was backing out of his driveway and got his plate after he started heading towards Lawnsdorf.
Where were they together?
When I got home, I don't know where the guy was. It was just Dan and a young female I've never seen before.
You don't know?
The older gentleman was only there after I spoke to Lieutenant Gentry the first time.
I can document it, but...
Well, he's asking for trouble. He's already got one lawsuit against him. He's already had criminal charges against him a couple of times. I don't need anybody else threatening me, and I'm not going to tolerate it. If that asshole, if the asshole that's with him has something to say, then he can come over to my property and he can say it. And it's funny because Mr. Calipori keeps claiming he can fight his own battles, but if he does and is, why does he need so much help in doing so? As I've stated, it just shows what a liar he is.
Oh. So you came home and they started calling you names?
No, I came in, as I recall, I came in here, I went back out, and then that's when I filmed Dan because he was sitting in his stalker chair over there pointed towards my house. I don't know if it still is. And then,
Illegal to sit and
no, but you can't stalk anybody. That's not legal.
live next door. How would it be stalking?
Because he's been doing this for years. He got a history. Every time I'm home, he's outside.
They're not going anywhere.
Well, that's and I'm not going anywhere either. He wants to stalk me. I'm going to video him. That's the price he's going to pay, and he knows it.
So what? You want him to point at the other name?
He could point it towards the street, as far as I'm concerned, or not have it there at all. You don't see a chair on my porch.
But this is America.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. You want to play the "This is America" card? Then I think there are going to be a whole lot more videos of the police station and me videoing it because I'm going to say "This is America." You want me to really go there with you?
You get involved when there's criminal matters, right?
Well, stalking is a criminal matter. Harassment is a criminal matter. So I don't know what you're failing to see, or I don't know what they taught you at the academy or anything, but, you know. What's that?
But you can't just tell somebody to point away from you.
Well, I've told him for years. Well, if he's gonna provoke a situation, then this is gonna be the end result. And now he's got other people that are gonna name call in that. I mean, what? The police department's not gonna do anything about it until there's bloodshed? Because that's basically what Lieutenant Bemis has already said to me. And if that's really the police department's stance, then I don't understand why Mayor Swift's spending so much time lying to the public about safety. Because as far as I'm concerned, I keep this city a lot safer than either your department or him or the council.
Ed, and all, like, it's freedom of speech, right? 'Cause
Freedom of speech goes both ways.
I'm just trying to explain to you, and you keep talking over me. So if you could listen for a
Fine.
second, right? You can't tell somebody which way to point their chair. This isn't a dictatorship.
Well, he wants to be provocative and start shit.
I'm going to tell you to put your phone away. It's your right.
Oh, he's told me to not record. He's tried that before.
Who?
Dan?
Okay, but they can say that. And the thing with threats and stuff is you guys have never fought. So there's no validity behind any of the threats that you guys
You're still not allowed to make threats in the city as far as I know.
When filing a harassment, stalking, or threat, there has to be weight behind it, okay? And if there's no weight, you guys have lived next to each other for how long? You've never gotten along, okay?
I wouldn't say never, but for the most part we haven't.
It gets worse and worse and worse. Okay?
Yeah, and you just want to wait to clean up the carnage. Okay, so you want to be like Lieutenant Bemis, is that it? Like I have. And you realize how kind I've been.
I've been here a long time. I'm going to be here a lot longer. So
you don't know that. Nobody knows how long we each have.
You better get used to it.
You better get used to it.
Because I won't be.
You ain't going to run me. Not you and not anybody else. Not your buddy Swift or anybody else. Though you've tried. Yeah, well, you keep laughing. See who laughs last, that laughs best.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah, it is. And you ought to look in the mirror when you do that because you're so funny looking. It's hilarious.
Come over here.
Yes, make sure you walk away, Dan. Keep walking. And there's the other stalker neighbor, everyone.
Oh, I'm a stalker.
Yes, you are.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, you ought to be.
Really, I'm scary. I'm so scary.
No, he already did, Chevy.
Oh, did you a Facebook Live? That's nice.
Good. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah, we're standing on the sidewalk in front of
And I'm standing in my driveway by my house. So what?
I just have to run out and video because he doesn't have a...
I didn't run out. I walked out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, you don't even know. So get your facts straight before you start saying shit.
My facts straight.
You don't. You don't know. You don't know up from down, left from right. You're well, you know what? You got crapped out a long time ago, apparently.
You're a liar and a scoundrel.
No, you're the liar. You're a liar.
mentally ill.
Yeah, you're not a doctor to diagnose people, and mental illness is what mental illness does, and you're certainly sick along with him.
Leave us alone.
And it takes, see, you're saying you're fighting your battles yourself. Your wife's got to fight your freaking battles. You know. Oh, you shut up. Or better yet, unlike him, why don't you come over here and make me? Bitch, I'm not touching you. I wouldn't touch you with a fucking 10-foot pole.
Watch your mouth.
I'm not going to watch my mouth. What the hell are you going to do about it?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you shut up.
Your weeds are getting a little annoying.
Not my weeds. That's your property.
No, it isn't. Look,
That's your property.
here,
It's your property.
Look right here. It's your guy.
That's your property. All of it. That's your property. I don't know what the first thing is. Probably would be first part of my video or shortly beforehand. Something innocuous. Besides that, he's asking me questions I can't answer right now, like when is his court date? I'll have to refer him to 27th on that because I can't figure out what the hell they're doing. Probably more so than I can't figure out what your police department's doing on the whole.
I can't really hear you through the door.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to open it so you can start grabbing me and arresting me or cuffing me either. I'm not that stupid. So you're going to have to settle for this because I don't know you and I know who you are. I don't know you though, and I don't trust you.
I'm Sergeant Parker.
I know who you are. Knowing who somebody is not knowing a person. I know that's Dan Calipari, but I don't know who he is. And I've known who he is in name only for quite a while.
That's the reason that you called us.
I called you so you could stop me before I pummeled the crap out of him, but I restrained myself from that because, as you can see, if you want to look over there, he's 100% intact. No, Jackson. He was.
So he was mowing, and you got out of your car and started.
I did not get out of my vehicle. I stayed right in my vehicle until he sat his butt down in the chair that he was in when I last looked.
All right, so I'm not understanding why we're here.
Like I said, because I was about to go to Young Patriots Park and wait for him. And if he didn't show up Monday at the council meeting, I was going to call him out in front of the entire city and challenge him to a fight. I'm tired of this crap. You think you're tired of it, Jackson? I'm way more tired of it than you because I had a lot more years of it than you. And basically, after the stuff that's happened today, I have very, very little to lose. But like I said, I left them intact, even with that. So.
Okay, well, we appreciate that. Well, then you have a good day, okay?
Well, a little late for that.
Okay. How's the breathing, Mr. Moss?
Like I said, a little late for that. Probably a little late for that too, but can't get too much worse. Watch the video, Brian, or yeah. Name Mitchell. Well, I'm tired of the police department and him too, so it's mutual.
Ed's a grown man. You two need to act like grown men.
I do.
I don't understand why you guys. I'm not. I get that, but I can't help you guys because you two can't be grown men. So I need you two to just learn to ignore each other and live in, I don't know, the world where you two ignore each other. You guys can't do that. I don't understand why two grown men can't do that.
He doesn't allow me to ignore him.
Well, it's because he can't videotape you in the public.
to the argument and just ignore each other, and then your problem's pretty simple. But neither of you can do that.
Not that simple.
I understand that. I see him every day doing that.
It's two police officers, LZ.
I'm not saying you're doing anything, but I'm just tired of the others because both of you cannot be grown men.
If I wasn't growing, I would have pummeled them by now.
Have a good day. Learn to be grown men, please.
I'm more of a man than you are a lady.
And I can tell you I want to take you to Young Patriots Bar and fight, but that's not a threat or doing anything. I can say anything to you. So are you going to show up to Young Patriots Park and fight? Are you going to show up to Young Patriots Park and fight? No, because you're a bigger man than that, right? He can say that all he wants.
Girthone.
I understand that. I need you two to just ignore each other. Both of you. Grow up.
Well, thank you. We're on the record in the matter of the city of Riverview versus Edmund Moss, 251310. 251564.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Blake, here we have Edmund Moss. Mr. Moss, state your name.
Edmund Moss.
Okay, and good afternoon. And Mr. Carmen, your appearance, please, for the people. Mr. Carmen. While we're waiting for Mr. Carmen, counsel asked to the new matter, offense date of 11/4, 251564. As to the arraignment, counsel.
By way of formal reading, stand moved.
For a waive formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purpose of the arraignment. And then as to the pretrial, counsel.
Your Honor, this file was just handed to me. I literally haven't a chance to even review police report.
The new file, the new case. I'm sorry, you mean the new case, counsel?
The 1564.
Okay, well then we can recall this matter so you can have a chance to review.
Well, Your Honor, what we've discussed doing is we need to adjourn this to pre-trial, and I think we've discovered on this as well. Do so.
Counsel, your appearance for the record, please.
Michael A. Carmen, 37384 on behalf of the defendant. I'm sorry, prosecution.
Okay, so Mr. Carmen, are the people intending to proceed with the bond violation as well? Since the allegations appear to be violating the bond this court set on 251310.
We are, Your Honor, yes. I have Detective Haskins here for them.
So, Mr. Carmen, my question then is, did you file a written bond violation, counsel, or no?
Did not, Your Honor. This new case was just brought to my attention Friday, so no, I'm not.
All right, counsel, I'll see the two of you in chambers here.
Driveway, or in front of his house, or in front of his driveway. Yeah, he came out to try to stalk me earlier. If you notice, he's got all kinds of tree bark in front of his house, and especially right over here as well. If he'd spend more time taking care of his property and less time stalking me, this probably wouldn't be a thing. And if I'm right, if we come over here, he should have, so he's got Christmas lights covering them, but you can see all of this tree bark right here. He had stripped the tree bark away, in my opinion, in front of his tree. So, but as you can see, he's got all kinds of tree bark littering the ground, and he really needs to trim his tree because that's a nuisance as well. I thought I'd just share this with all of you. Sorry about this. There were some problems the first few times, and and there he is now. There's Mr. Galaport. You want to say hi to all the YouTubers?
Were you out videotaping your neighbors again?
I'm out videotaping you.
Borderline fucking menace to society.
I wouldn't go there.
Huh?
I would.
Go where?
I wouldn't go there.
You're nuts. You're crazy. You're filming your neighbors.
You're crazy.
Huh?
You're the crazy.
You don't
one.
have any nose hygiene.
You don't have any hygiene whatsoever.
Make some more videos about your neighbor.
Yeah, I am going to make more videos about you. There are going to be a lot more videos about you, as a matter of fact.
Buddy, make all you want.
A lot more
Make
videos
some more
about.
friends. And when you're done, get some grapes on your window. People don't think you're psychotic.
You know what? I don't give a damn what people think, and I don't give a damn what you think.
Watching people out of your front window.
So what? That's what you do. You're a spy. You're a stalker. Yeah.
Yeah, I stalk you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm glad you just admitted it on video too. I'll make sure to take this down to the Riverview Police Department for a full review.
Yeah, I keep a close eye on borderline cases like yourself.
Yeah. Don't kick your tree bark on my property.
It's not my tree.
It is. It's coming from your tree right over there. Yeah, that is your tree.
No, take a hike.
No, I'm not taking a hike. I'm standing on my property. I am filming. I'm filming one of them, and that's enough for now. And you're pathetic having to involve them in you're pathetic having to involve them in your game. But you know what? They'll go down the same as you if they don't stop their activity. They're gonna go down the same place in the bowels of hell as you.
You're a menace.
You're the menace.
Yeah, you're delusional and you're a menace.
And you think you're a doctor and you think you can diagnose everybody in Riverview, and you can't. You need some help. You need help for your stalking problem and your other problems.
Film your neighbors.
I need to film you. I definitely need to film you.
Oh, here's some of your treatment.
Yeah, that's yours.
Here, take a hike.
Yeah. Yep.
Hit me with it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You hit me with it, you fucker.
The wind took it over there.
No, that's not the wind. That's you kicking it.
No, there's more over there.
That's you kicking it. Yeah, and it'll wind up back in your property too, because it's all yours.
Delusional case. You're a case, bro. Get a job, get a life.
You're a putz. You're a yutz. Get a life. Get a job. Stop stalking. You don't have a job. What? Because Swift pays you. Because Swift pays you. And that I don't give a damn if you have a boat. You're a pathetic one. I don't give you a damn if you have a boat.
Get a job. Show me your resume. Do you have a job?
I'm not. I don't need to show you my resume. I'm not applying for any job for you.
Is it filming your neighbors? Because you seem to. That's the way you make your money. And sue.
I haven't made any money.
You haven't made any money suing
not
me?
with this channel. Well,
when are you going to sue me? Let's go to court.
Yeah, we will.
Let's get in front of Judge DiSanto, and then we're going to show her.
Her name is DiSanto, first of all,
let's go in front of her.
and secondly, if you want to go in front of her, you're going to have to kick it to a civil case. And if you do that,
bring me up on charges.
If you do that, which I don't recommend you do, that's what you'll do. You ain't gonna have to prove anything. You ain't gonna have to prove anything. Yeah.
I'll bring evidence that you're.
You can't. You're not a doctor.
Let's go to court.
You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor.
Give me my papers. Give me my papers.
You'll get your papers.
Come on, tree bark in your yard.
You'll get your papers.
Yeah, come on, you can make.
I would hope that Donald Trump will give you your deportation papers and send your ass to Venezuela, but that's too good for you.
Did you spend all your father's money? Is that why you're filming?
What? Did you spend all the money that you got from the house? Is that why you're pissed off?
No, I'm not mad about it.
Because your brother and your sister still have their share and they invested it properly and you went and blew it?
No, dude.
Probably blew it on cocaine and snorted it right up your nose. Or was it your wife that did that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dude, talking like that.
Yeah, that's why she got convicted in Utah on a drug offense.
Dude, you talking?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Dude,
you admitted it. You admitted it in a previous video.
There's no previous videos.
Yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is.
You're having another delusion.
No, you're just trying to gaslight me. It doesn't work when your buddy Swift does it. It's not working that you do it. Because when you think I'm delusional, it's a sign of your delusion.
You need therapy. You need to leave your neighbors
alone. You need
And
therapy. If I need therapy, it's from post-traumatic stress disorder from all the crap you've done.
If you have the disorder, bro, then find someplace else.
You have the disorder. I don't need to go anyplace else. I own this property, and here I'm going to stay.
Stay as long as you want.
I will. I don't need your permission to do it either.
If you ever call me out again, call me out anytime.
I didn't call you out today.
Yeah, you do. You say you're going to beat me up all the time.
I didn't say I was going to beat you up. You already told Sergeant Parker you weren't going to hit me. You already wussed out on video when I invited you to Unpatriots Park. Yeah, you wussed right out. Yeah, you wussed right out is what you did. Yeah, hey, why don't you say hi to YouTubers? Hey, go ahead, say hi to everybody. I got you on video too. Because he's another one of your accomplices, isn't he? Sounds like he is. Say hi to all the YouTubers.
He's leaving you alone, and you got to film your neighbor.
No, he wasn't leaving me alone. He came right out. So he wants to step up. He needs to be counted, and he's gonna be counted right on video. Yeah, and you're a piece of crap. Yeah, it couldn't have been too important then.
We don't have a court officer in here, do we? I can't see over the counters. Can somebody please grab somebody, please?
Yep.
Thanks. Well, no, actually, I'll need you to stay in here. So we, yeah.
Got him yarn person.
Well, I didn't speak to anybody letting them know I was coming back in. I thought I didn't see anybody. I just came right on in because I was told that, you say I was back from lunch? I didn't take a lunch. Oh, I was like, I didn't take a lunch.
He's on.
Oh, there's Dave. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you much. Okay. All right. That's my fault. I didn't tell you guys I was coming back in. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's go on the record in the matter. You're good to go back. Sorry. I thought I didn't. My brain isn't functioning. Anything. Okay, let's go on the record in the matter of the City of Riverview versus Edmund Moss, 251564, 251310. Counsel?
Michael A. Carmen, consent agreed for on behalf of the prosecution.
Thank you.
Ron O'Neill, lawyer here on behalf of Edmund Moss. Mr. Moss, please state your name.
Edmund Moss.
All right, thank you, and good afternoon. And so we did have an in-chambers conference, counsel, as to this matter and the continued I don't even know what to describe it, what to label it. The continued utilization of resources, I don't know, that continue to occur. Because Mr. Moss and Mr. Calipori can't get along. And so we did have an in-chambers conference. And then Mr. DeBlois had not yet seen the new case that was up for arraignment today, alleging some facts from November 4th and possibly November 5th. And so then, counsel, Mr. DeBlois, you had an opportunity to review those, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. As I understand it, there's three matters. Essentially, we've got 251310, which is pre-trial. That was adjourned for discovery. The new matter is set for arraignment today. We're prepared to have Mr. Moss arraigned, and I think the understanding here is that those two cases would be adjourned, so I get the discovery on the second matter, and then hopefully coming up with some sort of a global resolution of those two matters. In addition to that, there are new allegations with respect to an alleged bond violation, which we're not prepared to address today.
Correct. All right. So, but I'm also not able to put this all the way out till December 15th. So is there another date? I know that on the 24th you're coming back in November, but I think that might be too early. Can you come back on December 1st, counsel? Or maybe we can have everybody come back on an afternoon on a Tuesday, since that'll be after your Inkster docket, Mr. Carmen. Mr. Boyd, I don't know if you can come on a Tuesday afternoon.
That's on the Tuesday, Judge.
Correct. So
the first option was December 1st. This was your suggestion.
yes, but I think that may not have worked for you on a prior case. So I don't know if that is still the case.
I think the 24th would be fine. For you, Mr. Boy.
No, the 24th. The 24th, I don't think is going to be enough time for the discovery on both cases. So I mean, unless you think that it is,
I would think so.
but Mr. DuBois isn't here in person that day. Because he has a probate matter. And I set a matter where I permitted him to appear via Zoom on that matter. And that was set for November 24th. So, and this is too difficult of a matter to have Mr. DuBois via Zoom and Mr. Moss in person. So the 24th is not going to work. How is Tuesday, December 2nd?
I can commit for that if I have to, yes.
The 20th, if we can do the 25th in the afternoon, that should be better. But the second is.
Yes, the second, please.
That
You're blocked in the afternoon.
I am. Well, let's see why that is. Oh, because we have a joint management meeting at 2:00. We can do 1:00.
And the second, I'm free in the morning, if that's.
Mr. Carmen's not free in the morning, I don't think.
I'm available all day. So
1:00 works.
what time is it?
1:00. All right, so we'll adjourn for discovery December 2nd at 1 p.m. So I'll have to have Angela unblock that. And I didn't see a discovery order in here. Oh, no, I did. I saw it on one case. I saw it on only the new one. You also have it on, oh, I already signed this one on October 27th on the other. Oh, I have to sign all those, Terry. I'm sorry. Okay. So, all right, then, as to bond on the new matter.
Your Honor, we would ask that similar condition as the last case be put in place, no calls to the police department after some medical emergency, and to Mayor Swift or anything regarding Daniel Telefori, who was a protected individual under the Constitution.
Mr. DuBois?
Your Honor, I think that's reasonable. But we would concur in that.
So, Mr. Moss, there's the allegation on the new matter. One of the allegations, sir, is that you contacted the police department, which is a violation of the bond condition on the 251310 matter. I understand that your attorney is not prepared to address that today because there has not been a bond violation or a motion for bond violation or otherwise submitted by the prosecution. However, the court does need to take that into consideration in assessing bond and conditions in this matter.
If I may,
Yes.
without getting into the facts that was just presented to me today, I've had a chance to fully investigate it, but just from the record provided, it looks like an inadvertent hang-up call. That's all. And he didn't call, threaten anybody. There's no communication involved. If in fact that was a call from him, so it's de minimis at worst. And so I don't think that should carry much weight in terms of setting bond conditions. He understands he's not supposed to call the police. He now understands he's not supposed to call the mayor either. So he won't do that. But as far as putting additional restrictions beyond that, my feeling is there's a warranted. They can't really put him on the stand and have him testify to anything at the moment.
No, I understand that, and I can appreciate your advocacy, Mr. DuBois. The court will also note with Mr. Moss's history that, and given that he, up until this allegation, seems to have been compliant with bond, the inadvertent hang-up will be an interesting defense to hear at the bond violation hearing if there is one. Mr. Moss. I gotta tell you, I think I'm kind of fresh out of ideas with you. Fresh out of ideas with you. If you don't like your neighbor's barking dogs, wear earplugs or headphones, listen to music, whatever it may be, or move. You can relocate. You have the freedom to relocate, sir. But if your neighbor's standing in the street, who cares? Who cares? If the dogs are barking, who cares? Dogs bark. They bark. They bark at a bird. They bark at somebody walking down the street. They may bark if they see a leaf falling. Who knows? Who cares? If you don't like it, put some earplugs in. You don't pick up the phone and call anybody to threaten anything or otherwise. Am I clear on that?
Understood.
So now what this court's going to do is this court is going to restrict you from contacting the mayor's office or any other offices within the city of Riverview, unless there is a life and death medical emergency. Is that clear, Mr. Moss?
It is.
The pettiness is absolutely an all-time low. Well, no, I think that was the last time with the tree bark. That was the all-time low. You're not to have any contact with Mayor Swift or any other City of Riverview employee or contractor. You're not to enter the premises at any City of Riverview property. Aren't you tired of coming to court, sir?
How long since have been? Yes.
Yes. I mean, you're more than welcome to come in and visit anytime you'd like. You don't have to come in here every time just because you don't have to get in trouble just to come into court. The court's going to order a $7,500 personal bond. If there is any sort of violation of this bond, sir, that will be converted to a cash bond. And we may see you back sooner if the prosecution files a motion regarding bond violation. I don't know. But just be prepared that could be before the December 2nd date, if that's what is requested. Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Not good.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, off the record.
Malfunctioning, who thinks he's going to stalk me once again, and has been, of course, if you've been watching the video all along today. Let's find out what's going to happen next. As you can see, there's a police department driving by there, knowing that I have things under control. Well, maybe you should stop stalking your neighbor. Your neighbor would stop bothering you because you'd be inside your house and you wouldn't have to concern yourself with him, now would you? But you don't know how to stop and you don't know when the word quit. Well, you're going to stalk people. You're going to get filmed, man. Just how it is. police department can't do anything about it. They won't do anything about it. So you're on your own. You don't know me worth a lick, man. No, we speak English here. And you're standing there talking about me, so why wouldn't I? Besides, it's a good day to get some sun, too. Nice weather out here. Anyway, T. That's not up for discussion. Obviously, you have not seen many of my videos, though. As this channel isn't about me, this is about what's going on where I am. Okay. I am in part 2. Yeah, since he's going to be here for a little bit, let's grab the chair. He's got some more crap over here. And here's another piece of his tree right there. Or supposedly the tree bark that he claims to have gotten from his buddy, Mayor Swift. And he probably put this crap right here too, I'm sure. Because he is a litter bug.